First theme, as we begin this first episode, the big question which I want to ask everyone today is, do I know clearly where I want my family to go? What is the end game? What is the goal? Where are we headed? Right? When I started a family, when I see my kids growing up, when things are easier, when things are hard, when certain brick walls or obstacles come my way, what is that thing that tells me, all right, I'm still headed that direction? I'm kind of begging the question here because the answer is we all want to get to heaven. And this journey towards heaven is this seeking of true joy, Christian joy, deep rooted joy and happiness, a life well lived, a life that's not necessarily pleasant or easy or comfortable, but a life that is fulfilling. And a life that is fulfilling, a life that is fulfilled, is a life that holds on to things that endure, right? Things that satisfy, that last, if not a lifetime, but forever, right? And these are the principles of our faith. Eyes and hearts set on heaven and walking towards that journey, which we call the life of holiness, the life of faith, the life of grace, in the midst of the bills and the studies and the career and the family issues and the struggles. In the midst of all that blur which life can bring us, do I still know where I'm headed? Do we as a family have direction? And that's a question that if we want to take on this journey towards building a holy family, we need to ask. And if you're to answer that question, if you're going to ask me, Father, how can I answer that question now? Answer it by looking into your day, your week, your month, your year. Are all the things that we're doing as a family contributing to making this journey towards heaven, towards happiness, towards deep-rooted Christian joy possible? Whether it's solving problems with my kids and things that I need to deal with my high schooler, or the vacation plan for the summer, or what sport my kid's going into, and even how I discipline my 5-6-year-old who's just all over the place and noisy and screams. Do all those things contribute to this journey towards holiness as a family? Holiness that is not on the moon, that's not in the clouds, but it's a holiness that is rooted in reality and works through that to put God, to put virtue, to put love, to put joy, to put happiness into what we're doing. I'll leave you with that question to ask yourselves this week. And maybe even as a family, as parents, as spouses, ask yourselves, in the things that we're doing, all these decisions we're making, from the smallest thing, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, to those big things of events and travels and plans and school decisions and all that, are all those things contributing to where we want to go? If we know where we need to go and where we should be going as a family. And I think sometimes we need to take the moment to step back and ask ourselves that big question or those questions. And eventually we take on this journey. And then these next conversations over the next few weeks, we discuss that. Enjoy the beginnings of this new year. It's a great time to reassess, right? It's a great time to process. It's a great time to move ahead and really challenge ourselves and our families to really become havens of holiness, that we take on this world, that we embrace what God gives us to be saints for today. And parents, that is a huge duty. And this guy, I'm so ready to help you all out in this journey. So until next time, God bless all of you who are watching this or listening to this, and let's continue this conversation. And let me know if there's anything you want to talk about, any themes or suggestions or ideas, let me know. And we'll talk about it. And it's a work in progress, as life is. We're always moving forward. We're always developing. We're always trying to figure out the best way to build a holy culture and a holy family.